Money is everywhere in your life. You think about it when you wake up. You worry about it during the day, and somehow, it's still never enough. But here's the strange part. Most people spend their entire lives chasing money without ever understanding how it actually works. And when you don't understand something, it controls you. Let's start with a question nobody asks. If money is just paper and numbers on a screen, why does it have so much power over your emotions? Why can it create freedom for some and anxiety for others? That's not an accident. Most people believe money works like this. Work hard, earn money, save, feel safe. But real life doesn't follow that script. People work harder than ever. They earn more than previous generations, yet they feel less secure. That disconnect exists for a reason. Here's the first uncomfortable truth. Money doesn't reward effort. It responds to positioning. You can work endlessly in the wrong place and still struggle. Meanwhile, someone else understands where money flows and moves with it. Same system, very different outcomes. Think about how money enters your life. It usually comes with conditions, time, pressure, deadlines, stress. You trade your time first, then hope the money brings freedom later. But what if the trade itself is the trap? Notice this pattern. When money is tight, fear increases. When fear increases, people make rushed decisions. And rushed decisions almost always benefit someone else. Fear is expensive, and the system knows it. Here's something subtle most people miss. Money moves faster when you're calm and slower when you're desperate. That's why panic moments transfer wealth. Crashes, crises, emergencies, the calm buy, the scared sell. Again and again. Ask yourself this. Why does money feel easier for people who already have it? Because money follows confidence, not need. Need creates pressure. Pressure clouds judgment, and clouded judgment is predictable. Let's talk about debt for a second. Debt isn't just about owing money. It's about owning your future choices. The more future income is promised away, the fewer options you have today. That's why debt feels heavy even when payments are manageable. It's not the bill, it's the invisible leash. Most people are taught to respect money, but money doesn't respond to respect. It responds to rules. Rules most people were never shown, so they play emotionally in a system that rewards logic. That imbalance is costly. Here's another hard truth. Money doesn't like sitting still. When it stops moving, it slowly disappears. Not instantly, quietly, and people only notice when it's already gone. That's why saving feels safe until it doesn't. Think about how often you hear this. I'll wait until things feel stable. But stability is rare, and waiting usually costs more than moving carefully. Money rewards action with awareness, not hesitation fueled by fear. The system isn't designed to hurt you, it's designed to keep moving. And if you don't move with understanding, you get dragged by momentum instead. That's when money feels unfair. Here's the shift most people never make. They stop asking, how do I earn more? And start asking, how does money behave under pressure? That single question changes everything. People who understand money don't panic easily. They don't rush. They don't chase trends blindly. They don't confuse noise with opportunity. They observe, and observation creates timing. This is why money seems to favor patience, not passive waiting, strategic patience, knowing when to act and when not to. Most losses come from movement without understanding. And no, this doesn't mean you beat the system overnight. It means you stop being surprised by it. You stop reacting emotionally. You stop blaming yourself for structural pressure. You stop making desperate choices. That alone puts you ahead of most people. Money isn't good or evil. It's a tool that magnifies behavior. Confusion amplifies loss. Clarity amplifies control. That's the real difference. If this feels uncomfortable, that's normal. Understanding money always feels unsettling at first, because it forces you to unlearn comforting myths. But on the other side of that discomfort is something rare: calm. Most people chase money to feel safe. But safety doesn't come from more money. It comes from understanding how money moves when things don't go as planned. That's when real control shows up. This video is just the foundation, because next, things get more uncomfortable. Why inflation quietly punishes savers, why debt keeps expanding, why feeling behind is becoming normal, and why the people who understand this early move very differently through life. Once you understand how money really works, you stop chasing it blindly, and that's when it starts working for you.